Y'all look good. You feeling good? It's a beautiful day, isn't it? Yes, it is. It almost feels like a family reunion to me. I really feel that way every time I come out of these doors. It's like seeing my family and getting to enjoy everybody. I love to get together and have a good old time. Look at you. I see you waving and smiling and all that good stuff. Yes, I do. Let's see what's on my agenda for today for you guys. Anybody watch the show Finding Your Roots? Yeah. I think that's a great show, and you know it's coming back with a new season. They got some big names on there this season. We're gonna learn about Shirley Ralph's, her family history. Isn't she beautiful? I hope I'm in her family chain, because that's a beautiful woman. Oh my goodness. I wanna be in the family. And what's cool about it is you kind of learn different things about their history, and sometimes certain celebrities are related, right? And then you learn that even if you didn't know your history. And for myself, I come from a huge family, and we are very, we take our family tree very seriously and our family reunions. And every time we get together, we gotta go through this big old family tree all the time. And we have a reunion every year. Now, I didn't get to go for the last, couple of years, but my family kept me in tune. And they let me know, child, guess what? They say they think we related to Harriet Tubman. Yes. Do you see the resemblance? Hold on, let me help you. Do you see the determination in my face? I think we related. Look at her. Yes. Could you imagine being related to Harriet Tubman? Well, according to my family, I am. Ain't that something? Listen. Think about the powerful women. And then another person, to let you guys know, I'm related to a few celebrities, but ain't nobody topping Miss Harriet Tubman. Let me first say that. Another one is Mavis Staples. She's a legit family relative of mine. She's an in-law, but she's a singing woman. And you know, I come from a singing background, and I got to learn from her as well growing up musically. So that's a fun fact. And another one is, see, basketball, you know, I got basketball skills. I don't know if you know. Did you see me at the All-Star game? And then my baby play ball? Well, it runs in the family. Because my first cousin is Nick Anderson, who used to be in the NBA. He is a first cousin. So I'm excited to see all the results of the Finding Your Roots and learning who other celebrities are related to, but you got a sense of a few of my family members. Now you're a part of the family. That's a family reunion, all in one, right there, right? One thing we'll do in my family is talk your head off. Now, I consider a lot of my industry family, my family. And Mariah Carey is one of those people. Yes, she is. Now, I'm gonna have to leave my friend alone on this one. Did y'all see her visiting China and walking up the steps, the wall with heels on? OMC, look at her. You better tip slowly. Now that's my good old buddy, but that I can't do. I'm gonna have to leave that to MC. But that's so her to do. And then another thing she did, now I put on a gown for you. And I put on the heel in the house, okay? But she went to the gym and worked out with a full heel and a gown on. You gotta love her. Friend, I don't know about that one, listen. But you know what, it is never too early to learn how to wear heels and work your heels. I got the proof, check this out. She'll be a pro. See, the thing with me, that's why you start early, because me, I only give you a little boop of a heel now. Even out, that shows you how different me and my buddy Mariah is. She want to walk up the Great Wall of China in heels. Jennifer, I put my heel on for you right here. But when I walk over there, you can show the pictures. I have on a whole gym shoe, okay? So that's gonna let you know I'm not gonna get too far. I have to save my heel time, all right? So you get a good old fancy gym shoe. You hear me what I say? Okay. Listen. But you know what, guys? I'm glad I put my heels on because I got some amazing guests today. I can't wait for Sterling K. Brown and Ryan Michelle Bathe. They are here, and I put my heels on for them. I hope they like them. We'll be right back. My first guests are award-winning actors and one of Hollywood's most well-known couples. Their new podcast, We Don't Always Agree, premieres today. Please welcome Sterling K. Brown and Ryan Michelle Bathe.
Do you like the vibe, guys?
Love the vibe. You got a snare drum,
Yes.
I mean, and the best dressed audience I think I've ever seen.
Yes, you are. With the best energy ever. But
really
you know, it's all the love for you guys. They knew you were coming, so we put on our best
Come
that
on,
we
man.
had to offer you. Yes, we did.
Thank you.
Oh my, you guys are such a beautiful couple. You've been together for 20 years?
Almost. Yeah, like 18 and a half years.
What's the secret?
Secret to being together for 20 years. Try not to be tired of each other at the same time.
Yes. Yeah, that's actually a really
That's
good
not
point.
bad.
That's really, you're good
Every
at
once in a while we get
this.
tired of each other, just not at the same time.
Is that why you leave the room
I
whenever
just
you
go,
feel like one
I'll
of
go
us
watch
get-
a little ESPN and then I'll come back.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
see, when you know each other's way, then you could get out of each other's way. Would you say? Does
That's
that make a
right.
difference?
That's a bar.
That's even better.
Yeah.
When you know each other's way, you can get out of each other's way.
There
Girl,
you go.
see, you don't need the secret. You got the secret.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Strong J.
And congrats on your podcast. Can you tell everyone
Thank you.
what it's about?
Thank you.
It's called, she came up with this name, which is pretty apt. It's called We Don't Always Agree, because we don't always agree. And it's just about sort of like the story of Ryan and Sterling and sort of navigating life, love, marriage, parenthood, Hollywood, all the different things that come along with it, diet, culture, spirituality, just a little bit of everything that goes into our lives. Yeah.
And I think that's necessary for other couples to learn. You don't always have to agree. You don't always have to be the same to be happy and in love and be married for 20 years. I'm just saying.
And we don't always agree. And so
We don't.
every episode of the podcast is based on like, where is it that we don't agree and how did we find our way to each other through conversation, through education, whatever, for this particular topic and how we got on the same page.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's needed and necessary. Did you have something you want to add to
No,
that?
I just like doing what Ryan does with her hands.
Oh, are you guys that type of couple where you take up each other's mannerisms
No,
and things like
he's
that?
the type of person that likes to make fun. He just likes to, yeah.
But you know, I love that. This is adorable. So you know that's not. She rolled her eyes at
She does.
you.
Hard. It happens all the time. I'm good.
Y'all are too cute. What's something that you guys don't agree on?
There's a lot that we don't agree on.
Oh, wow.
I mean, what's something recently?
I'm trying to think of recently something.
Oh,
that-
I know. The virtues or the drawbacks, let's say, to single-sex education.
Oh yeah, that is
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
Because
yeah,
we have two boys, and like I feel I went to an all-boys school for high school that eventually went
Give it a
co-ed.
shout out. Give it a shout out. Everyone.
To MICDS, St. Louis Country Day, St. Louis.
All right.
He's very
yeah,
proud
yeah,
of his
Yes.
boy. See, I knew it.
From the Lou?
I knew it.
Respect. So and so boys can be a little sort of rough around the edge, and because my wife is an only child and she didn't grow up with boy energy, so she's got two boys now, and she's like, why are they like little bears just beating and clawing at each other? I was like, because they love each other. It's perfect. Like, what are you talking about? So I think she's a
don't
little
seem that
concerned
way to
about
me,
all
girl.
boys and girls sort of smoothing them out a little
Well,
bit.
and more importantly, now that my oldest is, he likes to push back a little bit, right? So while I try to, for instance, with table manners, he's like, I know how to eat, but then he'll do like, see, because he thinks it's funny, right? And I was
Yeah.
like, you eat like a wolf. And so what I need him to do is eat like a wolf in front of a cute girl and have her be like, That's disgusting. And then he won't do it again. Because see, me, he doesn't. See?
No, I understand, because I have a son too.
See? See? So you
Yes.
understand. That
Yes.
cute girl, that's the one that's
I
going
tell
to
them
be
that,
like,
like, now that girl ain't gonna think that's cute.
I tell them the same.
And that'll get them together, because sometimes as parents, after hearing things from us so long, they don't hear us. So it
Right.
takes them to learn from others, maybe other kids
Yeah.
and other situations.
That cute
and then
girl.
that's when it hits, and then they get it together, right?
They get it
Exactly.
real quick.
Real quick.
But if
Exactly.
he's not around girls and he goes to this, school where there's no girls, he's just gonna eat like all the other wolves.
Yep.
It's just gonna be a bunch of wolves. Yeah.
You got a point. That's a
So
good point.
anyway,
That's a good point.
and this is the podcast because he
Yeah.
eventually agrees with me.
Is that how it normally resolves? He agrees?
No.
No. I usually win.
See?
For the most part, but that's okay.
I believe you.
It's true.
I believe you. Okay, y'all gotta tell me about this. Is it true y'all broke up over Jennifer Lopez one time?
Who told you that?
We do our research here at the
It
Jennifer
is
Hudson Show.
important that we be clear on this. I was watching the first video. What was her first video that came on MTV?
Love don't cost a thing.
Uh-oh,
Love
she
don't cost
knows.
a thing.
Mother knows.
No.
So wait. We had just gone out. We were living in New York City. We were in grad school. We had
Let
just
'em
gone
tell
to
it,
see
let
a
'em tell it.
Broadway play, and we came back to my place. And the video, my roommate was playing the video on MTV. Now, I'm a fan of Jennifer Lopez's dancing, etc. And I was watching the video, and I knew my young 21, 22-year-old girlfriend was looking at me watch the video. And I know I'm not supposed to have a reaction. And in trying not to have a reaction, what had happened was my eyes began to water. Water. Because I was like,
Otherwise
she's
known
watching me.
as
Hindsight
tears.
2020, I should have changed the
Otherwise
channel.
known as
I should have just
crying.
changed
Okay.
the dadgum channel.
So
Okay?
let me listen. This he likes to sanitize it. My eyes began to produce precipitation. No, my husband wasn't my husband at the
You
time.
almost
I
forgot.
turn around and my boyfriend is weeping, tear like big fat blur 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 blur.
Because I was trying
and
not
I'm
to.
looking and she's just a shaking and a shimmying and he's just a crying. I said, oh no. I said I got to go. I said, I got to
She
go.
left.
I did.
Brian,
I
she
got
walked
up
out.
and
I was like,
left.
please stay. She's
He was like, no,
let-
I can't.
go, and
I'm
she
sorry.
left.
I said,
I'm not staying around for this.
Somebody else's booty. You crying over somebody else. Oh, no.
In front of me.
In front of me.
Now,
So,
Sterling, you ought to be shamed.
Listen.
Thank you.
Now I gotta ask you this: does J-Lo know about this?
Just who?
J-Lo.
Yeah,
Oh, now
she-
he don't know her
no,
name.
she
Does-
knows.
Right.
Did you catch that? That's how you should have played it.
She knows.
Okay.
Listen. Anyway, the point is that yes, she knows because he told her.
Yes.
But I have now become. I mean, I was a fan then. I'm a big fan, but I wanted to actually go when you met her on set. I had gifts. I had all kinds of. I had potpourri, and he was like, I'm not taking none of that stuff to no Jennifer Lopez. She don't want your little potpourri. So I'm saying all that to say that the story ends up well because I love her and adore her, and she was very nice on set.
This is wonderful. More with Sterling and Ryan after the break. Oh my God. We're back with Sterling K. Brown and Ryan Michelle Bathe. Oh my goodness. Okay, now, I got to go back to this.
Come on.
Ryan,
Yeah.
who was your celebrity crush?
Do it.
Did you have one?
Do it.
No.
Oh, he wants
here
And if
we
you
go.
need me to help, I can help. But go on now.
Uh-oh.
Speak for yourself, girl. Come on.
The reason why I'm pausing is because, okay, I'm gonna just say it. It was Boris. Everybody knows.
Yeah.
Okay. Everything. My girl in the front row. She's
we
been
got
vibing the
this.
whole time.
Not Boris Yeltsin. Boris Kojo. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, and
You want me to take over? Come on,
Go
now, don't
ahead.
start.
Go ahead.
I said, who would be like your celebrity crush? She said, Boris, just like that. 3 months later, she was playing Boris's wife in a movie, right? So check it out. And I was like, oh, cool. Have fun, have a good time. And she wound up hitting me up. I was working in Canada, and she said, there's a little bit of a love scene that we have to do. And I was like,
little
hey,
bit, uh-huh.
do what you gotta do, it's all good. I only asked because it was a PG movie. I was like, you gonna wear the little pasties over the girls so you'll be fine? She's like, yeah, I'll wear the pasties. So I said, cool. Called back, I was like, how'd the love scene go? She goes, well, it was really humid, and
No.
be unprofessional or anything, so like they just wouldn't stay on. And I was like, oh, that must have been so hard for you to have naked meat on Boris's chest.
Sterling, you don't say naked meat on TV. Okay, I was at work. That's first of
You were
all.
at work.
I had a job.
You had a job to do.
They was
But I bet you if it was Boris Yeltsin, you would have had them Band-Aids.
If it was Boris Yeltsin, we wouldn't have been in the movie together. That's first of all.
Facts.
Oh,
Change the
my
last
God.
name, different result.
Listen, y'all household has to be off the chain.
We have
'cause
fun.
This energy is amazing.
We have fun.
I can tell. And you have 2 boys. So you're the only woman in the house with 2
Yes.
boys. What is that like? They are so adorable.
Hey, look. Oh, I haven't seen that picture in a minute. Oh.
Goodness.
What's it like being the only one?
It can be challenging.
Is it challenging?
It's challenging.
I can
from
kinda
time
relate.
to
I understand.
time. Especially because the youngest one, I don't know what I never see the beginning I just see the end of the fight. I just hear, Mommy's trying to kill me. And then like this person comes streaking through and then I have to grab one and the other one's like, Mom, let me at him. Mom, let me at him. And I'm just like, I don't know what's happening. What is going on? Mom, he's done. And then, the little one, Mommy, he's trying to kill me. Let me at him. And I'm just like, I can't. And then the dog gets in and he's like, what's going on? And I'm like, everybody stop. Everybody crazy.
It's a lot.
It's a lot of love. She's very much unaccustomed to it. Like I was saying before, being an only child, really not being accustomed to like male energy like that. And she's like, why do they hate each other so much? I was like, this is love. Like this.
It's the love.
Yeah.
No, I don't believe that. I don't
is.
believe, no. Literally, I have to sometimes pry them apart, and I'm just like,
Because they love each other so much.
No, girl, no. Tell me about football, Lee.
There's a game we have called Football. I have a stuffed football that I've had since I was 16 years old. It's like the only stuffed little plushy thing that I have. And they get up on the bed, on our bed, and we clear out all the pillows. And they sort of tackle each other as I try to throw them the football.
Aww.
And they have like 20 minutes of fun. It usually doesn't end in an injury. We have a wonderful time. It's very cool.
Right?
No, there's been plenty of time that I've heard,
Usually
pow!
does.
And then somebody come. I don't participate in football, nor
does.
do I watch football.
You tried to one time, and she's like, I can't take it.
I was like, this looks, and they would, and we have a chandelier. Girl, we have a chandelier. They are like inches
not that
from being impaled
Yes.
on the chandelier. I'm like, I can't
We don't
watch.
have you make it sound real bougie. It's not a chandelier in the bedroom.
What else
It's a
would you
light
want?
fixture,
That hangs
a
down.
little bit. Chandelier.
Yes, but she doesn't want you to mess up her glamorous light.
Nor
Maybe.
do I want to go to the emergency room and explain to well, it's called football, eh?
Yes.
And that's how he got impaled with this girl. How would I? No,
I
see.
understand.
But then I get it too, because the boys gotta have their fun.
They do.
Yeah, I'm a boy mom, so I get it. I do. I probably encourage it. But then I fuss. Don't you tell nothing in this house.
Yeah.
I know you
See?
can relate to that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a lot of broken stuff.
A lot of broken stuff. But
Good
broken
stuff.
out of love, right?
Out of love.
Out of love.
I love it. It's great.
You know, it's a happy place.
I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna put that in my heart, and I'm gonna take it back because they literally just recently broke something
They
that
did.
I love.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it
They
was
did.
like this little red. Anyway.
Yeah.
Point is, it's gone now, girl.
Maybe they get old enough where you put them to work and they have to pay for it. Then they won't break it no more.
That's true.
Because it come out of their pocket. You see
Great.
that? That's
That's
the
a good
difference.
idea.
That's a
There
good
you go.
idea.
Now,
That's a good idea.
Sterling, tell me, you have a new show coming out
I
next
do.
year.
There's a new show called Paradise that will be out on Hulu early 2025.
All right.
Reteamed with my man Dan Fogelman from This Is Us. But it's a Secret Service agent who's on presidential detail. Something happens to the president on his watch. He's got to figure out what happened and why. Beautiful ensemble. We got James Marsden, Julianne Nicholson, Sarah Shahi,
Wow.
a bunch of other wonderful people. Please check it out.
Check it out. Oh, my goodness. I love having you guys here when you come back again to see us.
Absolutely.
All right, bring the boys to the podcast. We Don't Always Agree comes out today on all podcast platforms. We'll be right back. Our next guest is an educator making a difference every day, one haircut at a time. From Fresno, California, please welcome Carrie Knox. Come on out.
I'm excited.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Wow, we're happy to have you. Can you tell us what you do at the school? What do you do there?
Oh, so I work over at Turner Elementary, and I'm a intervention specialist. So what I do is I work with students with social emotional learning. Yeah.
Explain intervention work and how is it important and why is it important?
So what we do with the students is we work with their social emotional learning, and some of those things are like self-management, self-awareness, and just different things that, students can manage their emotions.
And what made you want to work with kids in that capacity?
Well, for me, it started when, roughly about 12 years ago, I was working with students with disabilities, and I noticed that I made a change in their lives. And so it was like, you know what, I want to be able to, continue this path, so I started just like that.
That is amazing. That's what we need, more people like you know? Now, how did haircuts come into play?
So how it came into play was during the pandemic, I was like, you know what, I want to still be able to teach students, but at the same time, I want to make a difference in their lives. So what I started doing was just, like, hey, I need to go to barber college. Like, maybe I can cut hair and just go from there. So what I started doing, just cutting hair, and it started just like that.
That is amazing. And then how did the haircuts make the headlines, like what you were doing?
So what I was doing was, I was with my principal at the time, and I was like, hey, I'm working with students right now, and the students that I serve, they pretty much, they love me, and that social emotional portion of me, they was like, I seen one of my students like, hey, he doesn't have a haircut, and I wanted to give him a haircut, so I asked the principal for, permission to cut their hair, and as well as the students and the parents, and it started from there.
That is so beautiful. When you started from there, did you even have any idea of the impact it would have on the students?
You know what? At that point, I really didn't know what the impact was, because when I was cutting their hair, it was just like, man, most of the students came to me and they're like, I want a haircut, I want a haircut. So I started with like 5 students, and then I went to 10, and then 20, and then 20 turned to 50, and all of a sudden, everybody just wanted a haircut. And I'm like, oh my God, this went so far.
Because sometimes when you're starting something like that, you don't have any idea of just how far it's gonna go and how impactful it's gonna be.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
absolutely.
I'm curious to know, how does it leave the kids feeling getting their haircut? What is the difference you see in them before and after?
For me, I seen like the confidence level went up, and it was just like with those students, everything that I taught them and everything that I teach them, it was just like they were more comfortable with me. The relationship was a little bit more better with me, and it was just like they wanted to come to me and open up more, and they were managing their emotions more. And I was like, you know what, if this is something that gets you to open up, then that's perfectly fine. So I built like a good relationship with them.
I love that. It's the simple things that makes all the difference. Why are you so passionate about cutting your students' hair?
You know what, I'm passionate about it because growing up, I lived in a household full of 7 siblings, and I was one of 5 boys and 2 girls. And my dad and mom, they didn't financially could be able to help out and stuff like that for us to get haircuts, with 7 kids in the household. And back then, over in the 90s, it was just like a lot. And so even now, it's still a lot.
Right.
But, they didn't have that, they couldn't do it, and they couldn't afford it. So the financial part of it was there. So I noticed these students, like, they don't have haircuts. And I'm like, how can I help and make sure that they can be beneficial with this? And so I was like, you know what, I just want to start cutting hair. I'll cut their hairs, and we can just go from there.
And you're impacting, making a huge impact on them. We're happy to have you. Now, we may have a surprise for Carrie when we come back, y'all, so stick around. We'll be right back. We're back with this amazing educator. Tell us what your students mean to you.
You know what, my students mean to me so much. And, just to give them that feeling and for them to be able to come to me and talk about how they feel and their emotions and be able to like open up to me, because I never had that experience growing up. And so just having that, it means a lot to me. Man,
that's a beautiful thing. Oh my God. I can tell you love your students, and we have some here. So kids, come on out. They coming to see you. Here you go, Carrie. Here they are. Oh, going over there to see your babies.
Come here, you guys. Come here. Come here. Let's go.
I love moments like this. Do I get a hug too? Hi. I'm Jennifer.
What's up, Dominic?
Look at you. Hi. Nice to see you. You look so pretty. Hi. Oh my goodness. Look at them. How proud are you when you see them?
I am very proud. I'm shocked right now. I didn't even know they were going to come out.
Where's Kaylon?
Right here.
How are you? Now, what does Knox mean to you as your educator, as your mentor? Tell us how you feel about him.
He's a fun person that helps us. He helps us do better in school for sports and things like that. And he does fun things with us. And he makes school feel like a safe environment.
How does that make you feel, hearing Shayla say that?
You know, it makes me feel really good, especially, you know, just seeing them here too. It's like very exciting, but I appreciate you guys so much, and I appreciate you, Kaylon.
All right. Some beautiful kids over here. Isn't this amazing?
Yes, it is.
Oh my goodness, our friends at Sharky's Cuts for Kids heard about your story, so they want to help you with the generous work you're doing for your students. Just like you, the founders of Scott and Linda Sharkey aim to create fun haircut experiences for children. They love to give back to the communities they serve, so they are donating $10,000, Carrie, just for you and all the work that you do. Oh my goodness. That's for you. Keep up the good work. Are you proud kids? Yeah. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
You look good. Thank you for doing what you do. And thank you, Sharky.
Thank you.
Cuts for Kids. We'll be right back. You want me to tell them that? Our next guests are talented actresses and real-life sisters. They're starring in a new horror movie called The Curse of the Necklace. Please welcome Violet and Madeleine McGraw. So ladies, is this your first time on the talk show?
It is my first time, and
Mine, yeah. Yes? Yes. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're so young. How does it feel? How are you feeling?
Terrified and very excited. Very excited.
Well, we're excited to have you guys.
Thank you.
Oh my God, and they said thank you at the same time. And your sisters, huh?
We are, yes.
And this was your first time working together?
Yes, it
is,
was.
yeah.
It's funny because in the beginning of the year, like, we had said our goal for 2024 was to work with each other. We did not think
We did
either
not
of us
think it was
thought that
gonna
gonna happen. And so the fact that it did is insane.
It is. That means whatever you put your mind to, you can do.
Manifest.
You have manifested it. How old are you girls?
I am 13.
And you're Violet.
Yes, I'm Violet.
And I'm 15 and I'm Maddie. I'm turning 16 in like 3 months though. So.
Oh, you got a birthday coming up. Wow. So tell me this. I hear you love being scared. So you love watching scary movies growing up and films and things like that?
I love the feeling of getting scared. I love the feeling where I can't feel my heart for some reason. I think it's very, very fun and exciting.
Yeah, same. I like the fact that it feels like you're on a roller coaster. Like every time you get jump scared. We actually went to Halloween Horror Nights. Like, what? Yesterday? 2 days
Yeah,
ago?
both.
Okay.
We stayed till 2 a.m.
Oh yeah,
my
we stayed
goodness.
till 2 a.m. So that was fun.
Does anything scare you? You're like,
I get scared
I like
so
getting
easily.
scared though. I like to get scared.
I get scared very easily, so like anything literally scares me. But I enjoy the feeling if I'm with friends. I don't like being by myself and being scared. It's not fun.
but Violet, you could be by yourself and be scared.
I wouldn't think it would be as fun, but I think it's more fun with friends.
Okay, I could understand that a little bit. Now, this new movie, The Curse of the Necklace, tell us about it.
The Curse of the Necklace is a horror movie that takes place in the 60s, and it's about the Davis family. I played Judith Davis.
And I play Ellen Davis.
Yes. And our parents, Laura and Frank Davis, they're going through sort of a divorce, and in a way to win our mom back, our dad decides to bring her this necklace, and that's when literally everything starts to go downhill. So,
Yep.
That sounds scary.
entertaining. for
Entertainingly scary. That sounds like my type of movie. 'Cause I,
Yeah.
I like a scary movie. I don't know how I feel about feeling scared, but I do like a scary movie. I don't know if that's the
thrilling,
same
more
thing.
Yes, thrilling. Yeah,
It's more
that's
thrilling.
a good.
It's a
example.
thriller. Ah, I see. So did anything scary happen on the set?
You tell this story, because you're
Okay, yeah. So something scary did happen on set. Me and my sister and my mom, we went over to this house in Atlanta with some friends, and she takes this photo and she's like, girls, come look at this. And there's like only half of a body in the background.
Okay, wait, that's what it looked like beforehand.
It's
okay?
like a towel right
Yeah,
there.
just
It's
normal
like a
towel, right? Chair, no one's over there.
It's actually insane. Actually a little scary.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, we looked back at the photo, and it was this person in like like this guy.
The towel changed
Look,
to a button-up shirt.
It changed to a button-up shirt and this guy's face.
Yeah, that's scary.
How does that happen?
That's not.
Like, how does that happen? I don't understand.
There's like the eyes are blurred out, and they're
Yeah,
that's so
creepy.
scary.
It's literally terrifying.
And we could not explain it. We were like, oh, maybe it's like a bush and like it just no.
No one was over there. It was just a
around
towel.
to figure it out. I would have been gone after seeing that.
Yeah.
That is for sure. No
That's what we should have
questions
done.
needed at all. Oh my goodness. So in the film, and both of you, like one of you had to cry and scream, like in the film. How do you prepare for something like that? Because I know that's not always easy.
Honestly, for me, it's like you really be in the moment and just feel like, oh, feel how your character would feel in that exact moment. That's something that helps.
Wow.
Honestly, same for me. Yeah, I just really like put myself in the moment of like what my character is feeling, and I also add a little bit of myself in there, like how I would react to what's going on, and that makes it a little easier.
And if it's like a screaming scene, screaming really, really helps you get into that
yeah, it
place,
does.
for sure.
Really?
Yes.
Can you give us, like, if you were in character,
Oh,
what would your
that's
scream be like?
Oh, like, can I just, do I go for it?
You can go for it.
Okay.
Oh, she covered her ears.
Okay, ready?
That's good. Okay.
Heard that so well.
How do you preserve your voice?
Okay,
And
I
doing
actually-
things over and over again.
I don't know, because on the necklace, I literally had to scream like every single day, and I never lost my voice. Somehow. I don't know how. It's honestly like, it's astonishing. Because every single day, everyone would be like, oh, is your voice gone yet? Is your voice gone yet? Nothing. My voice never went away. But it might be because I had like soup every single night I went home.
Soup. Okay.
That could have helped it. But I don't know.
What do you think,
Honestly,
Dad?
I think she was just lucky because I had a few screaming scenes myself, and the next day it was, and like on the last take, my voice would be like raspy already, and then the next day it was just, you couldn't even hear me.
I
You
think
couldn't
I
even
got
hear me
lucky.
talking.
I think I got lucky.
She was very
I don't
lucky,
know-
yeah.
I don't know how that
People
happened.
have no idea what it takes to put into scary movies to create that fear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
It's a lot that goes into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something. And then you're dating, huh?
Oh. yeah.
Tell us about this love that you have going on, Madeleine.
Yeah.
Oh, he's handsome.
I know. We actually met on this movie that I did, this other horror movie that I did called Black Phone. Funny enough, he was actually the one person I did not talk to. I think we said like hi and bye. And then we reconnected on the necklace when, funny enough, I casted him.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Don't know how that happened.
Must have been meant to be.
Yeah, that's what we always say. But yeah, he's very, very sweet and funny, and I love being around him.
I love that for you.
Thank you.
Now, Violet, I saw you look over like, so how do you feel about her boyfriend?
I totally approve of him.
You approve.
Totally
She
approve.
doesn't like
Actually,
anyone that I hang out with.
I
Like,
actually
ever.
loved playing with him on set. We would play like board games together in between
Star.
before they were even together.
Yeah.
So we already like bonded, and he's like an older brother. So
Oh.
I love that. That is really sweet.
Yeah.
We love having you ladies here. Will you come back again and see us?
Of course, I would love to do that.
All right, we'll look for you. The Curse of the Necklace is in theaters September 27th and on digital October 1st. We'll be right back.